It's enough cheeseburgers. For this summer, I think I got through 1,286.4 cheeseburgers, and now it's time to get back into some sort of routine. The schools have gone back. I've had 50 days off, and so maybe an end to the cheeseburger. Perhaps let's not drink a bottle of wine every day, maybe. Get some training back on 3 times a week. Strength 3 times a week, cardio, and let's get into some betting. Okay, leading up from September through to Christmas and the end of the year. It's one of my favourite times of the year. Genuinely enjoy it. It's a little bit like a refresh, like a new start. I think after 50 days of being away with the kids, I might need it. I think on day 45, my 6-year-old had been talking to me for 20 minutes and I realised I'd stopped listening 19 minutes previously. So looking forward to getting back into a little bit of a routine. Some good feedback over the summer. Somebody asked when's the next Bashcast. I think tomorrow, Thursday the 12th of September. It should be, unless things get in the way. Sometimes they do, but that's what I'm aiming for. Somebody asked in the 25 days of betting vlog series what was the final total. I actually genuinely don't know. I will work it out. I will work it out soon. I actually haven't just worked it out yet. It was something like 7,500 odd quid, because that's how I didn't leave in my bankroll. I took it with me to spend over the summer on cheeseburgers. So I liked doing those 25-day vlog series, actually. Surprised how much I enjoyed them. And I got a lot of good feedback about them as well. And so that actually is good. That helps me going. That helps me keep going. So I think I want to do them again. I think some of the feedback was focused around, there was a difference with those videos. Normally I do a lot of funny or strategy or Bashcast videos, and the common theme running amongst those 3 is that there's an element of after timing in them. I mean, not after timing, not evil after timing, not plucking winners out of thin air, because all of my bets were live, available on the bookie bashing tools before kickoff, but an element where I'd mostly talk about winners, because goddamn, how boring is it talking about losers? So you talk about strategy with winners, you talk about the winners and how great it is to make some money, and then you ignore the losers. And me, myself, I think I know how cheesy that is, where you go, well, hold on. Waxed lyrical for 30 minutes on how great your idea was to get this winner, and what about the loser over there? And it's a valid point. And at least in these 25 days of betting videos, I was putting every bet up before kickoff, by hook or by crook. Sometimes not the easiest thing to do with the bleeding Wi-Fi in this place, but that's been fixed. And the only thing I think I need to fix really is how boring it is listing all of the horses, but then I have to list them because that's a fundamental part of making sure that the videos are fully transparent and auditable. So when am I going to do them? Makes sense to do one leading up to Christmas with the PDC Darts World Championships, which I always enjoy. So I think it has to be done one at the beginning of December, maybe at the end of November, so I'm not doing one on Christmas Day. And when's the next one? Well, I thought about doing it immediately, and then I looked at the schedule, the sport that was on, and the sport that was on was the UEFA Nations League. Historically, something I haven't been that interested in or done that well on. And so I thought, let's just do some admin instead. We'll let the Premiership come back and we'll get the ball rolling and maybe start the first 25 days towards the end of September, leading into the first few weeks of October. So that's the idea. Then I bet on the UEFA Nations League, and goddamn, I wish I had started the video then, because I cleaned up. It was great. This is the after timing, but Harry Kane, but cards in the Scotland match, Netherlands versus Germany. It seemed like each day of the UEFA Nations League was outrageously good, and then I would be like, well, it can't continue tomorrow, and then it got even better. So, I mean, it was fantastic, but there you go. There's after timing, Tom, for you. So we won't be doing those on the vlog series. One more bit of feedback I have had over the summer is the tracker broken because somebody's had a losing run. So let me just start with, I don't care about your losing run. I don't care about your losing run. Because something dawned on me over the summer that I've looked through quite a number of betting histories. And unfortunately, the answer is simply always sample size. It's just always the answer. And you hate to hear it because you've been betting for 3 or 4, 5 months, and then you send me your bet history with 200 bets in it, and I'm saying, well, you need to bet 5 times more, so I'll see you again in a couple of years. You don't want to hear it, I don't want to say it, but it's the answer. I don't care about your losing runs. So the guy that had lost his entire bankroll from 6 bad days of horse racing, I'm going to suggest, maybe you were betting a smidge too high if you lost your entire bankroll over 6 days. It is what it is. The tracker isn't broken. Okay. Right, so let's get back with the Bashcast tomorrow. If there's anything particularly over the summer that you knew about, you heard about, get in touch on the social medias or tom@bookiebashing.net. Happy to discuss them. I've got a Bashcast to record tomorrow. Literally have no idea what I'm going to talk about other than surfing, hamburgers, zombies in Cheddar Gorge, and rain, and an all-inclusive in Crete. And there has to be a gambling story floating around there. It seems a long time ago since we did the Smart Bash, which I haven't done a deep dive on, but it was really, really good. Really good to meet everybody there. And I tried to, give as much time as I could to as many people as I could down there. And I came away feeling like I hadn't succeeded in that. So apologies if that was you. Okay, let's get back on it. It's the autumn season of betting. Full of optimism, confidence. We have the Premiership back. We have NFL with a new R&D model in the background that's looking really, really promising. Hopefully, week 3, week 4 of the NFL, we'll be pushing that out live. St. Ledger Festival at Doncaster this weekend, but in all honesty, horse racing, it's just the backbone. It's something that's on every single day. Our volume of horse racing will never go down. We've got the golf, which I think I'm going to be incorporating a lot more of. It's plenty. There's plenty out there, and we're going to go and get it. So, yeah. I don't have an outro.